come to the coal city, Enugu, in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Well, the coal city is no longer just a coal city. It's now grooming itself to become one of the industrialized states in Nigeria. That's the story we're bringing to you on this episode of BOI Weekly.
The agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation, with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes, and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
Wherever the Bank of Industry's office is situated, there has to be fruits of industrialization. Here in Enugu State, the Southeast Zonal Office is here, and the bank proudly shows off San Savannah. San Savannah takes raw material, which is palm kernel fruit, and makes it into oil. This is further refined into edible oil and cosmetic products, but it is one of the works of the Bank of Industry in Enugu State.
Kilometer half Abakaliki Expressway in Akwa Oganike, Enugu, is one place where heaps of palm kernel is never in short supply, as is the soul of their production. The company gets supplies from Enugu and almost all the neighboring states, and they have different levels of profitability.
Depending on the region from where you buy them, and depending on the way they process it, there are the ones they process with water. We call it water wash, because it underwent water process. The oil content is reduced. But those that are not, were not produced with water, were not processed with water, you get more oil from them. That is number one. Number two, the location, the area from where it comes, also contributes to the oil content. Some region, depending on their mineral deposit, the content, the content in the soil. So some has more oil in their palm kernel and some has less oil. But we buy them according to their grade. We analyze the palm kernel nuts and then buy according to the quality.
San Savannah is a 60-year-old company birthed from a mind that sought for solution to an existing problem.
I was inspired by my senior sister who was using this product in making soap. She is a soap maker. So she used to come and buy this crude palm kernel oil from Enugu here. And most of the time I used to pay for her. And they will disappoint us from time to time. We make payment, they will supply. At the time, I decided to let me take this challenge, and then I will not be giving them money to be disappointing me. I decided to produce it myself, and then I supply my sister and I supply other those who need it for their productions.
Having the motivation alone did not build the company. Mr. Nwankwo had his years of little beginning.
We just started from the scratch. We were using local fabricated expeller machine before. Before, by the grace of God, with the help of Bank of Industry, they financed us, and we bought foreign machine from Malaysia. So that is the machine we are using now, and that is what made us to come this far now.
In the midst of all the factory noise and activities, a laboratory with contrasting atmosphere has been set up. Here, Various tests which will measure the productivity of the palm fruit is carried out. There's the free fatty acid test. This involves mixing of chemicals and heating the mixture. To measure the moisture and oil content, kernel is weighed after the chaff has been removed. It's then crushed and measured. After this scientific procedure, it's back to core production. The shaker is the first point of contact.
The shaker is a process of removing the impurities, those like shell and dust. We separate it from the kernel. And then the hopper will take the kernel up. That's the elevator. We take the kernel up to the hopper. Then from the hopper feeds the expeller that crushes the kernel and extracts the oil.
The expeller is where the extraction of oil from the palm fruit takes place. While the oil drips, the cake pours out from the larger nozzle. This is sometimes poured back into the expeller to further extract oil. The oil moves to the filter, dirts are screened out at this point, and it moves on several times. From this stage, the sludge, which is the oily dirt, comes through as well as the oil.
After filtration, we send it to the reservoir, this tank you are seeing here. So from where we load it to the tankers. Those who buy from us are the people that do refining. They refine the oil into vegetable oil.
On the other hand, there's the cake. It passes through another section and is bagged. The cake serves as raw material for animal feed makers. They are the targets of these bags of palm kernel cake. Presently, the company produces 75 tons of oil daily, but they already have plans to improve this through the expansion of their factory and increase of their present staff strength, which is 60.
We work around the clock. We operate double shifts, morning shift and night shift. That's day shift and night shift.
San Savannah Oil Company is one of the beneficiaries of a direct loan from the Bank of Industry.
The agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
It's the premises of Gajide Industrial Multipurpose Cooperative Society. Kind of quiet, but work is going on. The cooperative of 10 members are settled for making soap as a means of sustenance.
In the soap production processing, like the raw materials that are involved, caustic soda, we use 3 oils because we are producing transparent soap. So in that transparent soap, you have red oil, which after buying the red oil, you will bleach it so that the reddish color will be faint. Then we use tallow oil and PKO, palm kernel oil. So that's the 3 oils. Then with the caustic soda.
After the mixture of the oils and other necessary chemicals, it forms the paste, which has the semblance of soap. But it's obviously not the end product. It's spread on the ground and left for about 8 hours, after which the paste is put in the plunder machine.
The plunder machine, we grind it. The first nodule, it will come out to the first nodule. The first nodule will be bigger. Then from the first nodule, it will transfer to the second nodule. And the more you grind it, the more the color will be changing, the more smooth it will be. Right after from mold.
The result from the plunder machine is noodle-shaped soap. This could be returned into the plunder machine if it doesn't feel smooth enough or the color is unsatisfactory. But if satisfactory, it's passed into the amalgamator, where it will be for at least 1 hour.
An amalgamator will grind it very well. You grind the soap so well that after that you can, if you like, you put your perfume inside the amalgamator. After putting the perfume, then you put it back to the plunder. But by then, you will remove the nodule. That is the content that makes it to be nodule.
This time, when it comes out of the plunder, it's in shape and only requires to be cut into the desired size. Gajide says marketing the product is not an issue, as a good product sells itself, and they believe that theirs can be termed as a good product, although this is only possible because they enjoy a loan from the Bank of Industry Dangote Fund.
We use the loan for purchasing. You have seen the generator there, this machine, and